I'm West, and this is Lucy. We're traveling around the country and camping and hiking and getting flies on me. Big, ugly, hunting flies. Follow me for more updates. Like and subscribe to make the world happiness. No, I'm not a lizard person. I'm just a very human person. You can see from my human skin. No lizards here. It is slightly likely to highly probable that I told a friend that I would meet them on Friday, which is 4 days from today. Today is Memorial Day, and I told them I would meet them on Friday, and they're a little over 12 hours away from me. So this is gonna be a big travel week. Nightmarishly big. Let me show you what I mean. That's East Texas. I'm starting here in Dallas, actually Fort Worth, which is further away from where I want to go. And then I have to drive through Texas to Oklahoma. Ignore that. That's not Oklahoma. That's Ohio. Oklahoma. Now I go through southern Oklahoma to Arkansas. And I drive through Arkansas here, through Little Rock, and then I don't know if I'm gonna go south or north, but one way or another, I'm gonna end up in Mississippi or Tennessee, the place that I need to go. So assuming I end up in Mississippi, I have to drive through northern Mississippi up into Tennessee. And then I have to drive through like 90% of Tennessee to get to Nashville. Luckily, in Nashville, there'll be chicken and it'll be fried, and I'm gonna eat it, all of it. I'm coming for you, Nashville. Get ready. As you can see from my insanely unplanned route and insanely last-minute travel plans and insanely fast pace, there's not gonna be a whole lot of messing around this week. However, I have good news. I installed the solar. It seems to be working. I think I want a second panel. I want to play with it for at least a week to figure out how much I'm gonna love or hate it. Should be super easy to do the second panel, and I can save my solar install video for then, because I may or may not have lost footage or not filmed a good portion of that by sheer frustration of the project itself. But all the kinks are figured out now, so I can do it super easy, and then I can advise other people on how they should avoid doing it. Basically, everything that I tell you to do, don't do that. Go do the opposite of that. Not 3 trips to Home Depot, 1 trip to Home Depot. Hang on, spider. Oh, gross. Oh, they squish. They just squish. They're full of guts. It's not right. I don't like it. I wish they were dry bugs like moths. Killing moths is easy. They just turn into dust and blow away. Spiders are... now it just is dead on me and will stay there for Lord only knows how long. In any case, doing some driving, doing some hiking. Lucy has tick immunity from a medication that I'm not sure how it works, but apparently science has conquered ticks if you're a dog. When they conquer ticks for me, I will be even more thrilled, because I do not like ticks or fleas, but I think I should be flea and tick free now. So there's good news. Check out this cool place that I'm in. It's a campground, and you have to exchange your money that you earn from doing things to live here temporarily for, in my case, 1 evening. In other people's cases, 14 evenings, but never more than 14 evenings, or you are murdered and left in the woods and they take your things. The hill people do. That's what happens. That's why you don't stay more than 14 days. The government just says there's a 14-day limit, but that's to protect you from the hill people. But here we are. It's at a lake. The time is currently 4:41 p.m. The time zone that I'm in, which is not Eastern, but the one before you get to the Eastern time zone. It's 85-ish. I'm in the shade. There's a nice light wind, and it's humid. So I'm a sweaty boy, just real sweaty. It's a very small campground, but I'm literally the only one here. I did find a spider. It was on my leg, but I murdered it pretty good. So crisis averted. I'm sure there's not a single other spider like in the campground. Again, I told you I'm alone. A lot of dragonflies though. Dragonflies, good hunters. Optic nerve connected directly to their wings. Murder things, murder them quickly, murder them efficiently, murder them for food, I'm assuming. Maybe dragonflies are just game hunters, sport hunters. Maybe they just murder things and eat plants. I don't know. I didn't read that much in the Wikipedia article, so I have to make some assumptions. But here's the campground. That's all of it. Happy Memorial Day. Well, remember the fallen heroes. The weather is beautiful and we're alive, so there are things to be happy about. See you on the road. I made it to Arkansas. Came to a campground, said it was free. It's super well developed, has bathrooms. It is free. It's an Army Corps of Engineers campground. Cool. However, I will not be going back into those bathrooms. They are horrifying. Very dirty, and the largest quantity of bugs per square foot I've seen in my entire life. It is buggy and muggy here. So that's just facts. But check this place out. Also, the first water I've seen that isn't like disgustingly filthy. Like you can see in it. It's amazing. The bugs. I mean, they're just little gnats. It's been mercifully mosquito free, but the South, man, it's different. Hits different. I guess this is pretty south enough. I know I've got more of that, but I'm adjusting. Desert boy. They take their front lawn game in Arkansas real seriously. I would not want to have a lawn this big. I thought it was a field, but it's mowed down and it's clearly just a lawn. Check this out. Memphis, Tennessee, baby. Bass Pro Shop. Damn. So I thought I found camp in a state park, but I was all alone there, and 7 or 8 people drive by a campground that there's no reason to drive into it. It's just a circle, and it's at the back of a dirt road, and none of these people looked like they were camping. And they all slowed down a lot next to my site. Then I flagged down a park ranger who literally had no business being a park ranger. See an RV park. Heading to Nashville, and what a gorgeous day. just sublime. Long road trip though. Ready for it to be mostly done.